Hi everybody, and welcome back to Apnin News again this evening. Now, I got a press release in by the NCA, and for anybody that doesn't know who the NCA is, it's National Crime Agency. Okay, and I was considering, do I speak about this case or not? And I was on the borderline of not, because it's to do with a guy called Sageer Hussain, okay, from Rotherham. And I thought, originally, I'm not going to do it because I know exactly what everybody's going to say to me. Okay, all the comments that are going to come in, because it's big news at the moment. People may not know who this guy is, but because of how incompetent our Labour government is, and because they don't want an inquiry to actually really happen into all the sexual abuse towards children up in places like Rotherham and Oldham and all these types of places, I thought, do I do it? Or because I'm going to get battered for it. I'm going to get absolutely battered for it. And obviously recently, on one of the videos, I borderline got accused of racism because I put a video up about some guy that got arrested and some guy wasn't happy, you know, saying it's an agenda by the mainstream media against Muslims. Well, for starters, I'm not mainstream media. So let's get on to it. What's this guy actually done? So what I'm going to do is actually read part of the press release. I'm not going to read the whole thing, okay, but I'm going to read part of the press release that's actually come from the National Crime Agency. So, there's been a man who raped a girl in Rotherham around 25 years ago. Okay, he's been jailed today at Sheffield Crown Court. Okay, now this Sageer Hussain is now 40 years of age, and he's already been serving a 19-year jail sentence for raping a girl, and he's been sentenced to a further 3 years. Now, this is a bit that pisses me off, and I'm sorry for the language. Right, committed previous rape, got 19 years. Okay, he's now been sentenced for another rape, only got another 3 years, which I think's piss poor by the judge, but there may be grounds for it. I very much doubt, but you never know. So he's been sentenced to a further 3 years in prison for raping a second girl following an investigation by the National Crime Agency. Hussain and the girl were both aged 14 at the time. Okay, and the girl used to see Hussain around Rotherham Town Centre, and on an occasion between 2000 and 2002, Sageer Hussain led the girl down an alleyway. You can see where this is going, where he told her he would not let her back out unless she had sex with him. She refused. So what does he do? Any normal person would say fine, and walk away. No, that's not what he does. He goes and rapes her. Okay, so officers from Operation Stonewood, which is the National Crime Agency's investigation into allegations of sexual abuse in Rotherham. So this is an investigation that's going on throughout Rotherham because of all the allegations over the years of child sexual abuse. Okay, of abuse in Rotherham, which commenced in 2014. Now, that the victim was actually contacted after identifying she may have been sexually abused as a child, and the woman told officers that Hussain had done to her, and the officers conducted follow-up inquiries in which they identified supporting evidence. Okay, so Operation Stonewood investigators subsequently arrested Hussain, then charged him in February of last year which he was already in prison for a 19-year sentence for rape and other sexual offences identified in separate South Yorkshire police investigations. Now, taking that into account, is a further 3 years justice? That's my fundamental question. Is that actual justice for this girl? You know, because to be honest, being a male, I can't understand what she's gone through. Girl got raped in the street. Now, I don't know if it was in broad daylight at night. I don't know. Okay, so please don't ask me because I fundamentally do not know. I will be putting this press release on our website. So if you want to read the whole thing, okay, I will put a link in so you can go to our website and read the whole thing. Okay, if you wish. But my problem with this is him only getting a further 3 years. If he's already serving 19 years, because to me, I don't think that's right that a 14-year-old gets raped, even if he is 14 at the time, and only gets another 3 years in jail. I don't think that's British justice in my book. Now, somebody may turn around to me and say, yeah, he's getting a bit more time at the end of the day. He's already serving 19 years, which means he's going to have 22 years in total. It's a long time to be getting. Some murderers don't even get that, which is true. There's no denying that. But that girl's life's going to be affected forever. And I can't understand that for a single second. So what I want somebody to tell me is that really enough? Has the British judiciary system done its job, or have they fundamentally failed this girl yet again? Because I don't know why 20 years ago this guy never got arrested. I fundamentally don't know the answer to that question, and maybe someday the answers will come out for why it never happened and why it's only happening 20 years later. So let us know in the comments what you actually think. Okay, please do like and share this video as well. But for now, thanks for listening. If you do want to read the whole press release and the article, I will put it in the comments down below. And being my guest, you're welcome to go to our website and have a full read of the whole press release as well. But for now, thanks for listening, and we'll speak to you again a bit later.